The olive leaf hides many medicinal properties, and it is known that the ancient Egyptians also used it when mummifying pharaohs. The emergence of increasingly resistant bacterial species, which is certainly partly due to the uncontrolled consumption of antibiotics and the consequent mutations of microorganisms, has become an increasing threat to the effective fight against pathogens. Therefore, the search for natural compounds that can be used as an alternative to antibiotics is very popular today. Of course, the condition that these compounds could be used for therapeutic purposes is evidence of their safety for human health, as well as their bioavailability, the degree to which a nutrient or biologically active compound from food becomes available to target tissue after ingestion. That olive leaf extract, this effective, natural and non-toxic product, has been present in the people for thousands of years. Although the first documented data of its medical application date back to 1850, when it was used in the treatment of malaria and influenza. People used it without knowing how to explain the nature of its healing effects. The most active compound in olive leaves, which is mainly associated with therapeutic action, is called Oleuropein bitter monoterpene glucoside, belonging to a group of compounds known as saccharidoids, which contain carbohydrate components in the form of D-glucose. This compound is so non-toxic that scientists have been unable to determine either a toxic or lethal LD50 dose. Oleuropein and its hydrolytic degradation products possess extremely strong antimicrobial activity. Important ingredients of olive leaves with antimicrobial action include the compound oleuropein. Given the fact that olive leaves have been used as a natural remedy for thousands of years, some scientists believe that the chemical structure of oleuropein most likely adapted to mutations in microorganisms, which is not the case with synthetic antibiotics. This is associated with the nature of iridoid compounds, which are characterized by marked instability, with one compound being very easily transformed into another. It is this biogenetic property of transformation that is associated with therapeutic action. A wide range of activities. Scientists list about 126 pathogenic microorganisms sensitive to the action of compounds present in the olive leaf, such as bacteria causing inflammation in the digestive and respiratory systems, Haemophilus influenzae, Moraxella catarrhalis, Salmonella typhi, Vibrio parahemolyticus, Staphylococcus aureus, Vireo, Vir. Oleuropein and hydroxytyrosol show antimycoplasmic activity, inhibiting the growth of Mycoplasma hominis, a cause of urogenital infections, Mycoplasma fermentans, a bacterium associated with HIV infection, and Mycoplasma pneumoniae, a cause of atypical pneumonia. Bacteria from the group of mycoplasmas are characterized by a lack of cell wall, which makes them resistant to many antibiotics. Oleuropein and hydroxytyrosol show antimycoplasmic activity even at very low concentrations. The available literature lists a very wide range of diseases that are thought to have their symptoms alleviated by using olive leaf extract. Thus, for example, preventive action on diseases of the vascular system, diabetes, chronic fatigue syndrome, metabolic syndrome, so-called syndrome X, hepatitis, inflammatory diseases, viral diseases, Epstein-Barr virus, are mentioned. Interestingly, according to scientific research published in recognized professional journals, olive leaf extract, especially the compound oleuropein, has shown anti-HIV activity by blocking the action of the HIV virus. Particularly good results have been reported in cases of chronic fatigue syndrome and fibromyalgia. The recommended daily dose for preventive action includes 1 or 2 capsules per day, which generally contain up to 500 milligrams of oleuropein. Presumed mechanisms of action. The compounds present in olive leaves are generally considered to strengthen the immune system, increase the body's energy, have antiviral, antiparasitic, antibacterial and antifungal effects, reduce or even completely eliminate many health problems, reduce blood pressure, blood sugar and the level of LDL, so-called bad cholesterol, in the blood serum. These compounds are also thought to have pronounced antioxidant properties, i.e. they prevent the oxidation of LDL, which is associated with the formation of plaques on the walls of blood vessels. Although the mechanism of action of the main ingredient of the extract, Oleuropein as an antiviral agent has not been fully explained, there are several proposed mechanisms of action. It is thought to affect the synthesis of specific amino acids necessary for the life cycle of the virus, then the process of viral infection by activating the immune defense of the infected cell by directly stimulating phagocytosis and neutralizing the production of enzymes without which retroviruses lose their action, reverse transcriptase and protease. In addition, it enters the infected cell, where it causes irreversible inhibition of virus replication, slows or completely disables the action of numerous enzymes of the bacterial cell, triggers a cycle of damage to the cell membrane, which affects its permeability and release of components from the cytoplasm. Lysozyme and nuclease irreversibly inhibits DNA polymerase II and DNA polymerase III holoenzyme. Another important ingredient in the extract is elenolic acid, a product of the hydrolytic cleavage of Oleuropein, which shows the strongest antiviral activity in an alkaline medium, pH 7.5, which is very similar to the pH of human blood, pH 7.35-7.45. Its action can be reversed by free amino acids circulating in the blood, such as lysine, tryptophan, cysteine, serine and histidine, so it is recommended to take the preparation of elenolic acid an hour or two before or after a meal. Symptoms of detoxification have also been reported in some individuals. After the active components of the extract cause the destruction of microbes, viruses, bacteria, parasites, resorption of the formed toxins into the cells of the organism, and an allergic reaction may follow. This phenomenon occurs if the compounds from the extract quickly remove a large number of harmful microbes. These all-natural symptoms can include headaches, mild allergic skin changes, and a feeling of tiredness. To avoid this, those who intend to use this preparation are recommended to gradually increase the daily dose. The share of elenolic acid in commercial preparations of olive leaf extract, which is otherwise 5%, is trying to increase to as much as 15%. Viruses susceptible to the action of this compound are herpes virus, influenza, poliovirus 1, 2 and 3, Maloney sarcoma virus and Maloney leukemia virus. In addition to Oleuropein and its breakdown products, let us mention once again the compound oleuropein, which acts by lowering blood pressure by causing blood vessels to dilate, has an antiarrhythmic effect, and scientists claim that it can have a positive effect on diabetes. Are not toxic to humans, and hydroxytyrosol has a very high degree of bioavailability, which is an additional advantage for its use for therapeutic purposes.